Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel for another video. So in today's video I'm going to be doing an updated tour of my Dazzle Beach. Now I did do one recently of my updated glade, and I know a lot of people have been asking about how my biomes look now compared to my plaza tour that I did a few months ago, and a lot of the biomes have changed. So I am going to do an updated tour of my Dazzle Beach. Now once my whole valley is done I will be doing a tour of the whole thing, but for now I thought I'd show you this really sweet kind of addition to my beach and how I've changed it up. So let's get started. So starting off from the glade, as you see when we come down, we are already greeted by this gorgeous boardwalk. I've used some of the new Remy fences from his Raw Iron quest, and these took a long time to craft, but I love how they look on the beach. The little glowing lights on top of them I feel like just fit so well down here and give it this lovely glow. And then the first spot we've got on the right is Stitch's house in this gorgeous little alcove. I've included lots of things he loves outside the front, such as sweets, little cozy places to sit with friends, and obviously some coconut cake and coffee on the dining table for him to munch on. For Stitches, I wanted to create this little front garden area, so I used some of the new Mulan fences, and then outside the front of that I included his little coffee bean bushes and an ice cream cart to just be this cute little corner section outside the front of his home. Heading out of there and along the boardwalk, you can obviously see we have got our well, and then opposite to that we've got some symmetrical benches with some of the new aerial planters. And having the well here I just felt like was so cute, and also when you look down from the meadow you can like see it directly in the center and it's really satisfying to look at. And then in front of that we have got Steamboat Willie's boat from the DLC. On the other side of the boardwalk we have got my beach bar cafe. I made this a long time ago and actually moved it over to this side. I just used one of the craftable gazebos and some counters to create a really sweet beach bar, and then we have a little ice cream stand and some kites in this little rock spot access point. Now opposite to that we have got our beach section, so we have got lots of sun loungers and surfboards where people would obviously hang out on the beach, and obviously we have a lifeguard tower to make sure that they're all safe when in the water. Heading past the well, we have got this really cute little campsite area using some of the Eternity Isle chairs and the little campsite, as well as a little hammock section with the hammock palm tree item. Now as we head back through the boardwalk, you can see I've used a lot of the craftable lampposts to create a lot of light in here, some of the tiki lamps as well as the general ones, and then I've used some of the floral archways to go on either side of this bridge with some of the palm trees above to create this really nice kind of like symmetrical idea. And then looking out to the water we've got a little canoe, and as you can see a lot of lit up lily pads and reeds and rock spots and everything like that in the water to make it look really overgrown. As we head onto the other side, we have got this really cute little table seating section with some of the Stitch bundle tables and kind of items on it, as well as the Mickey Ferris wheel opposite with a little picnic blanket next to that as a really nice cozy spot for people to hang out. We then get to our little dock area, so we've got Moana's boat and some of the craftable Eternity Isle little market stalls, which have got some different items sold on them. And then we've got the Jungle Cruise boat at the end of this bridge. It was Eric's ship before, but I've moved that to my Pirate Island in Eternity Isle, so I thought the Jungle Cruise boat would be a really nice alternative in here. In the stalls in this area we've got some different items. A lot of them are very sea themed, so we've got some different flowers, but we've also got a little smoothie market. We've also got one with little kind of sea treasures, and then one with obviously like fish and shells and things like that. And then as we head down the other side of the boardwalk, this area, as you can see, is very overgrown and has a lot of bushes and shrubbery. I wanted it to feel full of life in here. And then we have Goofy's stall on the left to just be this really nice quaint spot that I can access easily. Now as we head out to this little courtyard area, I absolutely love how this looks, but we will come back to it in a minute, and we will continue down the boardwalk. And as you can see, we've got a similar vibe going on here as we do in the first half of the biome. I wanted it to feel very similar down here, use a lot of the same kind of benches and fence posts and everything like that. And then on our exit out to the meadow, you can see I've used some of the floral hedges and archway that are from the Stitch bundle. I feel like these are just such a cute little entrance point from the meadow. And then next to that we have got the access out to the forest, which I've left a little bit more natural because obviously the forest has a very different vibe. Opposite that, we have got Moana's little spot. She originally was on the little island on Dazzle Beach, but I've changed her over to here to give her much more of a cozy spot to hang out with friends. We've got this little seating area with one of the little campfires in the middle. We've got Hey Hey's house with some turtles in it, and then we have got Ariel's home, which I've just used some rock spots to kind of mimic as though it's a pathway in the water to get to her house, and she is tucked in this back section with a little boat next to it that really reminds me of the one from the film. Finally, in this spot, we have got a little Ariel crafting table. This is just tucked away here because I really love how it looks, and it's always good to have a crafting table in my biome so I can go around and craft things really easily when I am kind of doing my day-to-day things in the biome. Now, as we head out of Moana's area, we can go back down to this boardwalk section that we obviously kind of scoured past before, and on the left we have got the premium shop beach house, and in here I've given it a little wooden pathway area, and then a little kind of like dock section on the right where we've got a craftable jacuzzi as well as a little bonfire seating area where the people who live here can hang out and enjoy the sunshine. And then directly opposite that we have got the new Stitch bundle house. I really loved including this in this biome and made it this little tea house, so I've included lots of tables outside with different smoothies and drinks on it, as well as an ice cream stand and a little archway that leads you out to the rock spot at the back so you can always access it. Heading on to the left side of this, I've included a lot more of the tables for this biome with lots of drinks on and lots of the tiki lanterns to keep it lit up. And then I've included the little veggie van that you get in the bundle, as well as some of the vegetable and fruit stands from Scrooge's, to be this little section where the people who own the place obviously sell off their fresh fruit and veg. And opposite that we have the Moana pool with some surfboards as this really cute little spot where you can hang out and enjoy the water. Heading out of here, we go to the final courtyard area, which I said before is one of my favourite spots. We have got the Corona fountain that we got from the premium shop because I love how the colour works on the beach. We have got one of the lost and found little huts to be a little tourist spot. And then I've included one of the new gazebos from the Star Path with some seating inside and a little green leaf rug to be this really quaint little spot on the beach where people could sit here and watch the ocean. And I didn't think this gazebo would work on the beach, but I actually just tested it out, and actually the kind of light green leaves on the top worked really well with the plants I had in here, and I love how it exited out to the water. It felt like you could kind of go across from here and into the water and enjoy that. Heading over to the little island, I've recently made this the spot with the new Ariel bundle house on, just because I felt like it was a really secluded area. So we've got the fountain in the middle in front of the house with lots of warm lighting. We have got a little seating area for people to hang out, and then one of the little canoe boats on the side for the person who lives here to use to travel the seas. In the centre, I've obviously used the Ariel bundle fountain, and then I also used one of the Lion King lagoons to just create this really natural little spot that worked really well with the colours in here, and then created a little pebble pathway down to Skull Rock, which hopefully at some point we will be able to access. So here are some shots of the final build. I've obviously done a collection of videos and photos to show you guys kind of how it looks in the different areas, and I'm really happy with how my beach looks now. I prefer it to how it looked before. I did love it before, but I feel like this one has a lot of a different vibe. It feels a lot more kind of like a boardwalk you would see in a kind of European country. Like when I've been on holiday, you'd have these gorgeous boardwalks next to the water and you'd have restaurants and things like that on it. So I wanted to go for a similar vibe, but include a lot more of like relaxed homes, little seating areas, as well as a few like focus points, and included some different items to kind of achieve that look. So that is my finished Dazzle Beach. I hope you guys did enjoy. Let me know down below what you think, if there's anything from this build that you are going to kind of use yourself, or if there's anything you think I should tweak or change. Do let me know down below. I hope you guys did enjoy. I think the next biome that I have finished that I will be showing you guys is my Forest of Valor. So that will be coming at some point. So let me know down below if you want to see that. And make sure you like and subscribe before you go. I hope you have an amazing week, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!